What is the point of falling if you're not going to enjoy it? So long now I've been going on and on about walking on and on, journeying on and on, traveling on and on, looking for what? I don't know. But I'm going, because if I keep moving, I'll be safe. I'll be fine. I'll be going somewhere, changing something. Good. That's the idea, yes. On, and on. It's a beautiful night for a human to be walking through wherever on earth this is. Gravel under my feet, crunching as I go. A little rough under my shoes, but it's fine. The breeze is quite cold against the black dress I seem to be wearing. I should have dressed warmer, but feeling the cold air is welcome. I've been too long cooped up, and feeling the almost winter air is pleasing enough. The stars are bright here. The moon is half full. I am alone. I am terrified about that. But it's all right. It's all right. Just keep walking. Just keep walking forward. Look at the stars. Hear the gravel crunch. Feel the cold night air. All alone here. Delightful. My human blood is cold. My human skin is shivering. My human eyes sting. What a time to be alive. Here, as I near the end of the journey, and when I reach the very end, the tippy top, the last page of the final chapter, I will probably still keep journeying on until Excuse me, I didn't know anyone else was here. Wait. You seem familiar. Of course you do. Big, strong, dark, and all-encompassing. Only human, I think. I'm not sure anymore. I don't know what either of us is except that we're here. Wait, why are you... This human thing has two arms that are wrapping around me, pulling me into his chest. I've been here before. No, thank you. I think I will keep walking. I think that I'm about to anyway, but the problem is, it feels so nice. It feels so nice to be caught up like this and held tightly. Perhaps I'll just stay here for a moment. Lovely. Lovely. All right, time to go on my way. This can't last. I'm on a journey, you see. And it seems you are, too, and you were heading this other way, and I'm heading that way. And I see a tower behind you, way, way, way back there. I see it crumbling apart. Do you see mine? All the way, way, way back behind me. No, see, with two towers like ours, I feel as though this is very, very foolish. Quite foolish, in fact. So you'd better let go if you know what's good for you. Clearly, I don't know what's good for me. I've stopped in embraces like this before, from beloveds who seemed very much like you, in fact. Every time, every single time, I turn into a foolish little human. But you see, I'm on a mission to become a bigger and better monster. I need to become a bigger, stronger, better monster so that I can tell bigger, stronger, better stories. I have friends who trust me to tell stories. I'm supposed to be a sinister friend to tell you stories. That's what my job is. No time to stop and become human. No matter how good it feels with you. All right. One more moment. Quite nice. Thank you. Now I must be on my way, alone in the night. Here I go. Oh, that's very strange. He's not letting me go. No matter how hard I push back. It feels good, don't get me wrong, being held by this. In fact, I must admit that it's the very thing I complain about wanting all the time. Falling, being held, surrendering. In theory. But in practice, it's feeling quite a bit scary, and I fear I'm a little too human. Hear how loud my little human heart is pounding. See how frantic my little human eyes are. Release your embrace before I simply explode. Perhaps I should try hurting him, raising my fists. No, I won't. I detest violence. But I could hurt him other ways. For example, you're doing this all wrong, you idiot. Let me go so that I can keep journeying on to nowhere. Please and thank you. No, he's not letting go. Pleasant though it feels to be wrapped up in a safe and warm embrace. Warm like I've never quite felt my beloved to be before. I don't think it's right to have this. The traveling music is still going. I must move my feet. I do. I am walking, but he is still here, so strong and insistent that I do not move forward. Rather, the ground under my feet moves under me, as though I'm on a treadmill. Ever have a nightmare like that? Where you're trying to get somewhere, trying so hard to walk, but your destination seems to only get farther and farther away. Except I did not have a destination, only an appreciation of the stars. And now I can't see what's ahead of me, not even the stars, because my face is buried in a warm chest of a human person embracing me. No, that can't be me. That's not me. I am not this. Not stuck here. Not stuck in some human person's arms. Get me out of here. This isn't me. I am above this. Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at my weakness? Are you laughing at my surrender? I have told stories of ghosts who lost love, of demons who learned it, of gods who accepted it, of vampires who spurned it, of werewolves who were denied it, of krakens who learned it, of corpses who craved it. The stories came and went, and when I needed them the most, for a brief and beautiful moment there, I had stories again. The most romantic, the most fantastical, the most melancholic stories. How sweet they were. How they scratched an itch deep within me. An itch that I thought might never be scratched. Until I dared to hope. Because of you. How dare you? I know you. I recognize you. Time and time again, no matter what form you take, I recognize you. Look at you there with your eyes brown as mine. What a change. Not preternatural blue, not all black, not milky white, but brown, like mine. Like the brown of my eyes that has finally come back to me after so long rejecting it. Brown as the earth it's ridiculous that I have to purchase to put in the little pots the green things in my home grow from. Brown eyes like your brown eyes. I have looked into yours and seen ice and fire and emptiness, and now I just see eyes like mine, afraid and human. That's been the point. That's been what I realize now I've been trying to do this whole time. Slowly shedding away everything I've worked so hard to cultivate over the last almost 7 years. Or is it more? Shedding it away. There was no grand finale, no shocking climax in store. There's still time, maybe there yet will be, I don't know. Circling belief and non-belief in everything and in nothing, whether there has been life or death or man or God or emptiness or fullness or joy or sorrow or existence or non-existence. It doesn't matter. Because it has truly all been about you. You. What does that mean? It just means another. That's all. It just means not me. Gotta get out of here. Out of these arms and back into that horrid little place inside and behind my eyes where I have so often believed that everything is. How foolish, how confused. Surely it is both. Okay, time to shut up and move on. Let me go. You won't. Whoever you are. Who is it now? It does not matter. The form you take is always lovely, but it does not matter. It's still you. You can disguise yourself all you like, beloved, but I won't be deterred. I know it's you in there. I will find you. Every time. I'd find you anywhere. I'd find you anywhere. Sorry. You just need to stop haunting these bodies I encounter because then sometimes you stop doing it. And when you leave that lovely form and beloved is gone and there is just someone who does not want to, never mind. It won't come out. Better not to force it. Please just let me go. It'll make it harder when we inevitably have to part anyway. Because you always do that. Whether you decide to hunt me down or whether you leave me with a rose, whether you appear as death or sleep or dreams or inspiration or friend or foe, you always go, you always go. Whoever and whatever you are, you always go. So why not let me go? For once, just let me go. Let me protect myself from you one more time. Let me have a shred of dignity and leave. Because the one thing I've ever wanted, I only ever wanted
this. You got what you wanted, but it came with imperfection. It came with difficulty. It came in a difficult package. I think you also come in a difficult package, full of imperfection, full of humanity. So what will you say? Shall I let you go? What will you say?
I only ever wanted this. Being caught up. Held. No matter how I change or what I become. Arms strong and steadfast, unmoving, unflinching, accepting. Through the horror of my heart and the monstering of my body and the humaning of my heart and the dissolution of all my foolish illusions, through the pretense of story and the rejection of structure and the presence of chaos. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. It is a tale of human desire and nothing else this week, I'm afraid, but a wonderful thought that I hope you can hold in your heart too, my friends listening, my friends journeying, my friends escaping and embracing alike. I hope you can, in your heart, echo the words with me that I hold dear as this moon waxes and soon will wane. My desire is possible. My desire is possible. My desire is possible. Hello, my friends, and thank you so much for joining me for episode 290 of On a Dark, Cold Night. This is Kristen Zaza, your host, narrator, podcaster, composer, etc., behind the podcast. I hope you're doing well. I'm slowly catching up here, slowly trying to wend my way back into some kind of reality, but isn't that what I always say, so I ought to stop promising anything. Maybe I never did. How are you, though? Are you doing well? We're out of Halloween and hurtling towards the holidays. Time to start finding our own ways to stay warm and well. Thanks as always to everybody who supports the show via Patreon. I'm so grateful for your consistent support, my friends. Every patron of $1 or more a month US gets access to my complete and downloadable soundtrack, while patrons of $5 or more a month US get that, a tarot reading video uploaded every full moon, and an extra long, sleepy, conversational podcast episode every new moon, and access to a backlog of 70 mini meditation episodes to choose from whenever you like. To learn more, visit patreon.com/darkcoldnight. And just as a reminder, these perks will be continuing even after On a Dark Cold Night has finished in 10 episodes, so if you want to keep hearing my voice do things, head on over to Patreon. To donate one time only without any perks, you can visit ko-fi.com/darkcoldnight, buy a t-shirt or a hoodie at bonfire.com/on-a-dark-cold-night, or buy my book on Amazon. It's called On a Dark Cold Night, Tales of Loneliness, Creation, and Love, and it's a collection of 35 of my favorite stories from the show adapted to print, including a preface, prologue, and epilogue written exclusively for the book. All this information is also on kristenzaza.com, my website. You can stream some of my music by looking up Kristen Zaza on Spotify, Apple, or wherever else. As always, I would love if you left a rating or a review for the show on iTunes, Spotify, Facebook, wherever else you like to rate and review podcasts. You can follow me on social media on Instagram at Dark Cold Night Podcast, Facebook and YouTube under On a Dark Cold Night, Blue Sky and TikTok at Kristen Zaza, or Twitter at A Dark Cold Night. We're at the last 10 episodes. We can do it. We can do it. It may take longer than originally planned, but why does that matter? If there's no such thing as time, if we're either in control of our own destinies or, conversely, entirely surrendered to it, either way, what does the timeline matter? It will all unfold as it's meant to. Or maybe that's just something I say to make myself feel better, but either way, wishing you good rest and warmth and self-care. Be well and sweet dreams. This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network. Sonar.